this, and I did it for like 25 years. Has anybody here ever made like a sauce, right? They go to a restaurant and they have like marinara or red sauce, right? And they taste it and it's like sweet, right? But when you cook it at home with your tomato, you're like, oh, these tomatoes aren't sweet. Like, it doesn't taste the same. The sweetness doesn't come from, it does, a little bit comes from the tomatoes. All sweetnesses in like braised dishes, right? You know where they come from? Carrots. When carrots cook, they get super sweet. Of the utmost importance for any braised or slow cooked dish. So I like to jack up the carrots. I'm going 2 carrots today. Yesterday I did 1 carrot. Today, dose carrots. Love the carrots. Love the carrots, right? So let's get them going here. We're just gonna peel them. And same thing, doesn't have to be a perfect dice, but nice and small. We still do wanna see visible chunks of carrot in our sauce, okay? Just like we did in our sausage stew yesterday. I'll show you guys a picture in a second for those who haven't seen it. But I don't like to use a food processor. A lot of people are just like, I'm gonna food process this, right? It just doesn't give it the same appearance and look. Yo, Just Merms coming in with the raid. What's up, Raiders? Can you guys see the carrot, right? You guys see the pieces of carrot from yesterday?
Water's strong in this one.
What's up, Merms? What's up, Panda? Ironheart, welcome. Thank you for following. There's the pieces of carrot. You want them visible. They're beautiful, right? Domo, welcome. XL hot coffee. Boom. What's up? Welcome to the stream.
Strong in this one.
Domo said, "Oh no."
The force is strong.
Hey, Miking. How are you, Miking? Visions, Gravy Train, Virginia. Welcome. Panda, thank you for following. Cause Havoc Gaming, thank you for following. What were you streaming today, Merms? What do we have going on? Welcome to the stream. You guys are just what we needed today. Energy here today, it's a little bit low. Maybe you guys are here, my guardian angels, to pump it up today, right? Big important stream today. We got some hypers. I feel like there's some hypers in the building right now.
The force is strong.
Weekend so soon, I know it. Jackbox, very cool. Very cool. Thank you guys for all the following. Okay, so what did we do so far? Let's catch up our Raiders. Pasta dough, crispy bacon. We got homemade pasta dough. It's chilling out, it's relaxing. We just kneaded it by hand for a really long time, 10 minutes. It's chilling while we start making our bolognese bianco, which is a white bolognese, right? No tomato, it's ground veal, carrots, onions, garlic, rosemary, thyme, nutmeg, wine. It's delicious. Thank you guys for all these follows. You guys are incredible. So let's start dicing up our carrot. Annie J says she's hyped. Hey, as long as somebody is, right? As long as somebody is. We all love food. Excellent. Excellent. I love it. So let's start dicing up our carrot here. I'm going to take carrots, cut them into planks, cut those planks into thinner planks, and then turn those thinner planks over, and we're going to dice it up. I'm going to try to get working because dicing carrots, for some reason, is like one of my least favorite things to do. Takes a little while, but you guys can come on in, right? Come on in for the overhead. Annie J, I saw your kitchen got a little messy already. You guys see how I'm making these little planks? Do not have to be perfect. Oh, it's a dicey thing to do, Dan. See? Just little planks. Doesn't have to be perfect. And then we'll just take them and run your knife through. Nice chunks. Just make sure they're all about the same size. Right? How sloppy is it when you have like everything's the same size and you have a huge chunk of carrot, right? Doesn't look good. Whoa!
Thank you for making us hungry.
Merms, you're the MVP of the week. You came in with a raid and a $25 holler. Can we get some love in the chat for Merms, please? Little remix version. Can't have a sloppy bolognese. It sounds like bologna. That's sloppy enough. Merms, I don't know if you know this about our stream here, but for a $25 donation for next week, you get, let me see what it is. You get to choose, check out what Stream Elements said in the chat, a type of cuisine for us to make. Woo! So think about it and let me know. You can join our Discord or follow, guys, !social. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. You can see the food we make, see if anything catches your eye, and send me a DM. We'll make it live on stream.
Didn't know?
Pipe, pipe, pipe.
Your ass better call
Twinderella gifting us up for Merms. Twinderella, thank you. Merms, thank you. Oh, man. Also, Merms. Merms, oh yeah, let's tell our new friends here. Merms. Merms and Raiders, check this out. Come in close. Secret. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. Next Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, I am teaming up with a small company known as Amazon with a small franchise known as Lord of the Rings. So myself, Lord of the Rings, and Amazon next Friday are gonna be bringing you a sponsored stream making upscale chef versions of food from like geographical regions of Lord of the Rings. Power of the Ring, which is out today on Amazon Prime, and it's Amazon Prime Gaming Week. So make sure you guys mark it down on your calendars, hit the follow button, turn on your little notifications, join the Discord, do all that fun stuff. Gonna be epic, okay? Never heard of them. You know what, Panda? I never heard of them until I started working with them. They're gonna go places. I think Lord of the Rings and Amazon, they're gonna be some major players one day. I really do. Twinderella, thank you for the gift sub. Let's get you on the MVP board. And then, guys, girls, are we an hour into the stream yet? If so, we gotta go over the board and thank everybody. We should be about an hour in, I assume. Yeah? Never heard of him. You guys are crazy. Eat It Dads, gift sub. Mama Salty, gift sub. Faster Than Yours, 300 bits. Adventures with Reed with the 6-month sub. September, guys. Remember, September. 20% off 1-month sub, 25% off 3-month subs, 30% off 6-month subs. Merms, $25 holler. Twinderella gift sub. Thank you so much. 514 Studio, how are you? Happy Friday. We're dicing veggies, all right? Things are getting a little dicey in here. I'll boo myself out for that one. 8-year Dolan. Isn't that crazy? I've been a Twitch partner, Dolan, as of July. 8 years, Twitch partner. I thought it was a good accomplishment. 8 years, man, 2014. Oh, you're booing my dad joke. Things are getting a little dicey. I see. So we're gonna go ahead and just dice up our carrot. Okay, nice dice on our carrot, nice dice. We're gonna start heating our pan. Okay, we gotta get this bolognese going. Medium, low heat with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil from your hipster olive oil Cruet. You can find these at your local thrift store for $2 or go to Amazon and pay $75, right? There is a reason behind it. It's got a very specific small hole here, so it's easy to control it when we're putting it on pizza, right? A few tablespoons of olive oil, and we're gonna get dicing. We're gonna keep up dicing. Here comes the sun. We got this. Let's go. Chaos said, nice dice, baby. Okay, dice is the pun of the day, guys. Dice is the pun of the day, so let's get some dice puns, okay? Dice puns in the chat, please. Dice puns in the chat. So we're just gonna keep cutting these until they are equal in size and shape, or as close as we can. Dan said it's funny when I said it. Things are getting dicey, Caitlin. See? See? I know you guys got some stuff up your sleeves here. What do you guys think today? You guys know how I am with pasta and like braised food. Are we gonna get a good picture for the gram today? Are we gonna get a good gram picture for you new friends here? Here's some pictures from stream Here's some stream menus that we made, hanging out, right? While we're doing some dicing. So here's a little example of some things that we do on stream. I think we do some pretty nice food. You should see the food when I do when I'm working. It's even better sometimes. I like to do comfort food that's a little more refined. That's my thing, right? Skiggs, what's up, man? I like to do comfort food refined, right? Looks good, but how does it taste? Oh, it tastes better because I've been cooking for a long time, but I've only been doing food photography for a year. So making the food look good is my weakness. Making the food taste good, I got 24 years experience of that. I'm gonna invent the carrot dicer. Because I hate doing this. I really, really do. It's a lot of work. Triple meat burgers? We've made quadruple meat burgers, right? I used the Cuisinart hand veg chopper. Yeah, yo, Monkey Man, the slap chop, man. The slap chop, I know. But I wish it was something that was more consistent, you know, more consistent. But slap chop might be a good idea in the future. So here we go. We got all our carrots, all our onions. I got really lazy at the end, but take a look. Vincent, yay, it's Vince. Yo, Panda coming in. It's good enough, right? It's good enough. We got a new sub. You guys see that? That marketing pitch? We got him. Hook, line, and sinker. New subscriber. Now, whoever's food this is that I'm showing, thank you for letting me borrow it and say it's mine for the day. Got him. It's mine. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm just janking your chain. GCX Panda, new sub on the board. And GCX Panda, check this out. Today is an abnormally quiet and low energy stream. Things here get pretty bonkers, right? I think you're gonna love it here. Today is just abnormally quiet, right? We're waiting for things to pop off. Can confirm it's usually calm. It's unusually calm, yeah, big time. So we are hot oil. In we go with our carrot. Vibrant, beautiful carrot and onion. But now Skiggs is here. I love it, man. I love it. I thrive off of energy, which is why people ask me like, hey, Salty, why don't you just do like, if you can't do like the chef business because of the hours, why don't you do catering? And it's because there's no like craziness in catering. If you're good at planning things, which I am, just start working earlier and you're done, right? I thrive on energy, hype, and pressure, where things are fucking bonkers, we're all running around. That's where I was a good chef, right? And that's why I refuse to get into catering. I just can't do it. I'm one of those crazy, high energy asshole chefs. You know what I mean? Yelling, always yelling, always yelling. All right, now we got the heat back on. Didn't want it to get too hot. Always going bonkers. So, check it out. We got our veggies in. Razzie knows. What's up, Razzle Dazzle? A little bit of salt. Not too much. Right now, yeah, I mean, that's just how it is, Panda. Now, the new age of chefs, Panda, not so much. New age of chefs are like, oh, cooking's cool. I've seen it on Top Chef and Hell's Kitchen. Not like that. New age of chefs are a little different. Old school chefs, the dregs of society. This guy. It gave the people with no purpose in this world a purpose, right? It's your, I'm a recovering addict, right? I have 15 years narcotics free coming up in November. I have 3 years and 4 months sober next week, right? That's what you got in restaurants. You got the troubled, you know, the weary. But nowadays, it's bringing in all different people. It's bringing in artists. It's bringing in people that are creative, that beyond belief. It's bringing in a whole new like level of the game. It's changing the game, right? Yeah. Panda. You said it, not me. How many new school chefs you think would have been like, hey, I got to go to the hospital. I got a really bad burn. This needs to go to the hospital. We got to take care of it. Nah. Finish your shift. Nah, I'm kidding. I just like to stir the pot. Right? I like to stir the pot. Meaning chat. You know, end our food here. Right? Embrace the suck. That's what we used to say. Embrace the suck. Yeah, it's just badge of honor. Get off my lawn, salty probably. You have no idea. I already say that. When the neighbor's dogs are on my lawn, I don't mind them running on my lawn. But when they start pissing and shitting on the lawn, and then they leave, so now I have to be, you know, when I see them, get off my lawn. Keith Anthony, hello. It's been a while, dude. We're doing okay. So we are sauteing our onion, our carrot. Most people will put celery. For some reason, I just don't like it in mine. I don't put it. But naturally, you want to have it for your mirepoix, which is carrots, onions, celery. I just leave it out. I don't know why. It's just something I do at home. Nobody seems to miss it, and that's why. One day, I didn't have celery, and Laura said, this is the best stew you've ever made. And then I did it again on purpose, and I didn't put celery in, and she was like, this is the best stew you ever made again. And I was like, you know what? From now on, fuck the celery. I'm not doing it. Yeah. So now I just leave the celery out. So once this goes in and starts cooking, medium, low heat, a little bit of salt. And the reason we want the salt is we're not sauteing this, we're sweating it. So what sweating means is, think about you. When you sweat, you perspire, you extrude water. That's what we're doing to the vegetables. What helps with extruding water? Salt. So the salt goes in, it pulls the moisture out of the carrots, out of the onions, into the pan to flavor the entire dish, okay? Low heat. Yeah, see, Ironheart, I don't use the celery. Another thing is, I can't eat it raw. I have a birch pollen allergy and like a raw food allergy, so if I eat raw celery, I close up and then I go to the hospital. So naturally, as a self-employed chef, I don't have health insurance, so I would like to stay here and eat, not be in the hospital, right? So celery, get on out. So, onions, carrots, cooking. As soon as they start to get soft, you know what? I'm gonna do things a little differently today. We have a lot of new friends here. I'm gonna do this the right way for our new friends. Let's go ahead and move them off. Using a higher smoke point oil, like grapeseed oil, we're gonna sear our veal. We're gonna sear our veal, okay? A couple tablespoons in another pan. You can do it in the first pan. You can do it in your first pan, but today I was just gonna throw it in there because we gotta get to making the pasta, which I should be probably doing soon anyway. You know what? I'll put it in the fridge just to make it a little more stiff. Veal, we're high class. It was on sale. It was on sale. Cheaper than the beef. Oh, by the way, our garlic can go into our carrots and our onions. And while our pan is heating up, boys and girls, I am going to go out back and get some thyme and some rosemary. I think rosemary's already in the fridge, but I gotta go out to the garden, okay? I gotta go out to the garden and pick some thyme, and we're gonna throw that in as well, okay? while our pan is getting hot. Hopefully it won't catch on fire. H-Guy, what's up, my guy? Welcome. So out to the garden I go. I hope. Just enough. Perfect. Hi, Ringo. My little boy's waiting for me. The little boy's waiting. Here he is. No, Faster. I told him maybe not today. I told him maybe not today, but if things start to pick up, I'll text him back and tell him, come on in. That would be a disaster. So thyme is in, a little bit of rosemary. I didn't have rosemary, so I have to get store-bought. So I'm gonna take a little bit of rosemary, not too much, not too much. Just like, I'll show you guys how much in a little bit. Just to perfume the dish, right? It gives it a woodsy flavor. This is like a good winter dish, but for some reason, I've been craving comfort food. So check it out. Like, this is it. We miss you too, Mom. We miss you too. So that's it. The thyme I put in whole, right? It'll just fall off the stem, and then I'll remove the stem when it's done. I love rosemary. Laura likes it. Laura's mom doesn't like it. So we're gonna go, oh, this is baby making music right now. So just a little bit. Yeah, we don't need too much. We just want the woodsiness of it. It's like the essence of the northern Italian border. So just a tiny, tiny bit. Skiggs knows what's up. I love rosemary. I love it. Okay, so just a little bit in. Now, this pan is hot, okay? Super hot. We're gonna go ahead and get in, yo, Willis, good morning, sir. How are you? I'm gonna try to keep my hands clean today as the kitchen's gonna be quite a mess. Don't get too excited, gentlemen. That's the other website. Steady Thrust, hello, my friend, welcome. Let's start searing our veal.
I'm a doctor, not an engineer. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. I'm a doctor, not a bricklayer.
Ah, I like it,
I'm a doctor, not an escalator. I'm a doctor, not a coal miner.
That's right, it is a 3-day weekend. When the pan is hot, it won't stick, okay? Salt and pepper. Salt and pepper. Now turn your head and cough. Okay, a little bit of salt, fresh ground black pepper. You could use white, actually, you know what? Because we're doing a bolognese bianco, a white bolognese, let's go white pepper so we don't have specks of black pepper floating around. It's gonna keep it and give it a cleaner appearance, right? Where is my white pepper? I don't know, I don't know. If you don't have white pepper, just do finely ground black pepper. So I gotta find nutmeg and white pepper. I knew we had white pepper. Got it. White pepper. I'm running low. We're also gonna put some white pepper into, all right, that's the end of the white pepper. Into our aromatics. Chef Staub, yeah, this is a Walter thing for sure. Now we're gonna turn the heat on high. 9-day vacay for Razzie. Oh, baby. Rip the white pepper, put it on the list. Not sure which ones to use today. Panda, this is actually only my second time making it. It's delicious, right? We're gonna break up our veal. Walter white pepper. I like it. jack that heat up to get a little bit of caramelization, right? We just want to caramelize this veal a little bit. You know what? If you can't find veal, you know what you can use? Meatloaf mix. It's pork, veal, and beef. That'll work just great. Everything's chopped. We can get this out of here. It's almost time to start making pasta, so let's clean up. Is it like the white chili of pasta sauce? It is. So Willis, think about these flavors. Veal, onions, garlic, carrots, rosemary, thyme, white pepper, nutmeg. Ooh. Right? It's very warm. Like warm notes. That nutmeg and the white pepper give it a warm, cozy kind of vibe. Okay, so clean area, dry area. This is called the chef's stroke. One of the chef's strokes. This is how you clean the whole kitchen. Bam, done.
Oh, you didn't know?
Boom! We have,
Better come,
boom, that just happened. 18-month sub, let's go. On the real MVP board. Thank you, MVPs. Thank you, supporters. Without you guys, can't do these streams. They are not possible without you. Thank you so much for all your love and support. We're keeping it alive somehow. I don't know how we've done it. We've hung on by threads, and we've excelled to places we've never been before, but somehow we make it every day. Somehow we keep doing it. Okay, so while our veal is now browning, we're gonna start setting up our station. Let's dry this. Staying alive. I would like to thrive, but if we can't thrive, staying alive is pretty good, right? We're gonna dry it and we're gonna get set up for pasta making, okay? We're gonna need a rolling pin, we're gonna need semolina flour, we're gonna need some baking sheets, we're gonna need to clear some space here. Are we going to tune in to any college football tomorrow? Yeah. Well, no. Tomorrow I have a meeting with some investors for starting a possible business, cooking. Hopefully after today they're still going to be interested. But I will be watching football as much as I can. I'll have the iPad on. I'm a Texas fan. So I'm not really... We suck. We suck right now. We're in a rebuilding process. Now, as you guys know, I am sober, but I need to cook with wine. And don't worry, there's plenty of people in this neighborhood. A bunch of rich retired people live here, right? We've infiltrated the neighborhood. We'll just give the rest away, right? Cooking. Fabino Chessa. I forget how to say your name. I remember you from seeing it. Fibonaccios, that's it. I want to do my Neapolitan pizzas. As well as cooking classes and private chef work. So I'm just essentially a private chef. Maybe we can become the first Twitch-built private chef service in the world, right? That would be kind of cool. All right, let's sear. Let's get our KitchenAid ready. Have you ever heard of buffalo chicken mac and cheese? Well, yes, I have. What a question.
Wade Boggs has descended
Yes,
from
I've
his
heard of
throne
buffalo
high atop
chicken
the
mac and
mountains
cheese.
in northern
Bucket!
France after helping the milking titty maids of Macedonia masticate some bratwursts to bless your mustache salt. Wade Salt GASM.
Buckets in the house. Now it's time to tell the people to come in here, right? Now it's party time. Bucket brings that energy I need right now. Thank you. You're my guardian angel, Bucket. 100 bits from my guy. Let's go.
When you cook Rocky Mountain oysters, does that make you a private chef?
When you cook Rocky Mountain oysters, does that make you a private chef? I love it. Chaos, 100 bits. Are we attempting a trainer here? Nice. Dry towel, Salty. Dry towel. Dry towel. Dry towel. You guys saw what happened yesterday when I forgot my dry towel, right?
You gotta handle the Rocky Mountain oysters carefully and politely. Salt GASM. I was trying to play the role of Bucket earlier, but here's the rest of my bits.
Thank you, Faster. Thank you, Bucket. Thank you, boys and girls. Just in case. All right, we're letting this veal brown. Panda, thank you for the 69 bits. Thank you, Panda, our new friend.
Faster than yours, all up in your pores. He wants more. Oh, faster, faster, faster than yours. Salt GAS, salt GAS, salt GAS, salt GAS.
Oh! Oil burns. This is hot. All right, we're getting nice and caramelized here. All right, we got a little bit of browning, which is what we want to see, not too much. As this is a Bolognese Bianco, right? We want this to stay light. You got to use a little bit of discretion. Browning is great, but not too much. Squigs, you have yourself a great day too, my guy. Thank you so much for coming by. Let's get all of our gear, right? We got one of these. This is made of Groot penis wood. Everybody knows. Lord of the, what is Groot from? Not Lord of the Rings. I always thought Groot was from Lord of the Rings because I'd never seen it before. I've learned it's from Guardians of the Galaxy. This is Groot penis wood rolling pin. Okay? All hail the Groot penis wood. That's right. All right. Veal goes in with the rest of everything else. But check this out. Now it's time to deglaze, right? Now it's time to deglaze. This is the fun part. We're gonna get this pan super hot. We're gonna hit it with the wine. Maybe we'll get some fire today. You guys won't be able to see it due to the light, but there might be a little bit of flamage. How much wine? Half a cup, 3/4 of a cup, 1 cup. Depends on how much. Bucket! 5 bomber! Depends how acidic you want this. I want it to be nice and bright. Okay? White wine in. All the wine. Now, if you guys made responsible decisions in your life and are a better person that shows restraint than me, take the rest of this wine, neck it. All right? I can't do that. We're over 3 years sober. That goes aside. Thank you, Bucket, for the 5 sub bomb. On the board. Whole bottle? Yeah, a whole bottle should be enough. I gotta check my notes here, but I gotta do it where I can actually still read the thing.
Does this work today? Salt gas M 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 salt gas M.
Lee! 1337 Dono from Bucket. Get some emote spam in the chat. I wonder why it won't work, Bucket. I don't know why, man. Aubrey, welcome to the stream. Apocalypse, it's really impressive that you can be around the wine. It's just part of being a chef. I mean, I was still in restaurants when I got sober, right? So I had to just be, I had no choice, right? I had no choice. All right, so what I'm gonna do, we are gonna salt gas M in the chat. We have the salt gas, we had to make a salt gas M emote, right? We had to make a salt gas, so we have saltgasm. Where's the saltgasm emote? This is saltgasm, but then we also have salt gas M due to the text to speech. All right, so now the wine goes into the meat, right? Now this can normally all be done in one pan, remember that, okay? Let's get this aside for now since it's hot. I do not want to burn myself again. We're gonna stir, bring everything up to a kind of a boil and a simmer here. We also have to add in some chicken stock. Yeah, I'm at 40 months club class, thank you. So if you ever need to talk to somebody about getting sober, I would love to talk, I'd love to talk to anybody that needs help. So our wine is now in. Now we got to add our stock. And thank you guys. We're still training here. Thank you so much. Chicken broth, chicken stock, okay? Veggie stock is fine. Put in about a cup and a half. And then, Killer Xenomorph, welcome. There is a secret ingredient, and you have to add it in batches. Does anybody know what the secret liquid ingredient for bolognese is? There's a couple ways you could do it. You can either put in heavy cream right at the end. You actually want to add milk in throughout the process. Maybe a third of a cup of milk in now, let it simmer, okay? Check it in 20 minutes, add a little bit more milk. And then at the end, maybe a little bit of butter and heavy cream to richen it up. Steady thrust coming in. Bombers. Thank you so much for the 5 sub bump, my guy. GG. Are we keeping this train going, Polar Express style? Bucky, thank you for the bits. Steady thrust, thank you for the bomb.
Salty is our man. If he can't do it, then Wade Boggs will descend from the mountaintop and do it for us, but he will encourage Salty to do it himself as he is a motivator. Salt GAS Salt Wade.
There's Wade Boggs right there, everybody. Wade Boggs. Wade Boggs.
Oh, hell.
Flood City, thank you for the 100 bits, my friend. You guys are great. Thank you so much.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Rockin' Robin, 4 months. Great to see you. Bucket, you need to quit your job and just be here all the time. I'll start paying you. How much do you make? I'll double it. What did I just miss? Last gal standing, gifting us up the Bombuki. Rockin', Robin, and last gal standing.
Team Salty for the win.
I love Team Salty. You guys are amazing. I can't even keep up right now. So right now, our bolognese is coming up to a simmer, right? Coming up to a simmer. And then we can just drop the heat. We're gonna move it away from where we're gonna work our pasta dough.
The force is strong.
Club Class, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's stir. Okay, so there's a lot of liquid, and that's okay. We want it to reduce. It's gonna thicken as it cooks, right? So take a look. It's our white bolognese. White bolognese. Dude in Mesa, welcome to the stream, man. Enjoy the emotes. You got a gift sub there, I think it says. I can't tell. It's super bright in here. Check it out. Panda, thank you so much for the bits. Appreciate that. See how we have the white bolognese here? We're gonna let it go, right? We're just gonna let it go. I think we have all our ingredients. Oh, our nutmeg. Our nutmeg needs to go in. 1/4 teaspoon, that's it. Very little, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg. Gives it that warm feeling. Gives it that warm feeling deep down in its loins. You know what I mean? Deep down. Thank you, Dude in Mesa. I hope you enjoy it. You're a new friend here. All of our new viewers, tell me a little something about you. We like to do ASL. I don't know if you guys were alive where that was a thing. You know, how old are you? Where are you from? What do you like to eat? What's your favorite food?
You didn't know?
Steady Thrust gifting us up to our new friend, Dude in Mesa. Thank you, Steady. Bucket.
Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Riding in the front seat, sitting in the back seat, which seat should I take? Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Bucket bringing the love. This smells so good. So good. So good. I think we got everything in. We're good. Let's move it aside onto your lowest burner, and we're gonna let it simmer. Okay? We're gonna let it simmer. I'm running out of room. I'm gonna work as best as I can here. Dry towels, Salty, dry towels. Can't burn myself again. All right. You guys mind if I take like 30 seconds to get my head back on straight? Aubrey, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. 5,000, yes please, your house. 35 from Australia, gamer and food lover. You guys rock. 5, just give me like a 1 minute.
You didn't know?
Star, gifting us up to Club Class.
Call somebody.
Thank you, Star. Namaste. Not like a long break. I'm gonna sit here with you guys. I'm just gonna catch my breath and figure out, I need to get set up, right? This is hot. I need this area to cool down, put my pasta, right? Because I don't have a lot of room. I only got this. Break dance too. You guys couldn't even see it. I was fully airborne. Fully airborne.
Thick.
You guys don't even know what I'm capable of because there's a counter here. All right. Here, Twinderella, it might go away. It's not going away. All right, water. This area is hot. We need to cool it down. Let's get rid of this wine. Aubrey, thank you for the bits. You know what we can do? Fuck it. Let's just do the pasta. Let's do the pasta. I was going to do my pizza dough for tomorrow. It's time to get out the pasta maker. The sun is a deadly laser. You don't even think, like, we take our thumbs for granted, right? We really do. How much this gets in the way. That's from yesterday for everybody that missed it. That's the burn from yesterday. Pretty good one. I got my towels messed up. Accidentally used a wet towel to grab a 500-degree cast iron pan out of the oven, live on stream. It's excellent. Do you guys mind if I do it this way? Just because it gives me a little more room. Pop it? Nah, I don't want to get infected, right? It's the last thing I need right now. Okay, we're gonna semolina our surface. You know what? I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and we'll be back. 2 minutes. Quick bathroom break so I don't rush through this stream. I want to hang out with you guys. It's my Friday, it's my weekend. Steady Thrust gifting a sub to Chills. Nobody wanted a sub here, Steady Thrust. I now have my feelings hurt. Steady Thrust. Nobody wanted a free sub. Breaks my heart. Ashley, thank you for the bits. Bucket, thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you. Be right back.
1 vial of salty blister juice on onlysalty.com. Salt Gas M.
BRB. Thank you guys for the hype train.
Do that, Dagger, right now.
You know how I was telling you guys how hot and humid it is here, right? How hot and humid it is, and that's why we used half the oil and half the water. This is how hot and humid it is. I don't know if you guys can see the sweat patch. I'm in an air-conditioned kitchen. That's how humid it is down in South Carolina today. I am covered in sweat in my house. This is not a restaurant. Blister juice. At 600 subscribers, I will add the blister juice to our bolognese. No blister juice. That's not sweat. Bucket's been milking me. All right, let's have a beverage. Let's get this pasta dough. Dude, that was way too fast for a bathroom break. Well, soy nil though, the bathroom is literally right there, and it was just a quick pee and wash of the hands. That's it. I'm fast, I'm efficient with everything that I do. And when I say everything I do, I mean everything I do. I wash my hands. Of course I wash my hands. I wash my hands so much that my tattoos are coming off my fingers. Here's our pasta dough. Adding a little pea to the food. Aubrey, thank you so much for the bits. That's how I stay so fit and svelte. I just sweat a lot, which is why I eat all this food all the time. All this food all the time, but I stay somewhat slim. I hide it well because I have broad shoulders, but it's just I'm always doing something, right? So this is an ass ton of pasta dough, and as you guys can see, look how smooth it's gotten, right? Look how shiny and smooth it is. It's good. We're gonna coat it in some flour, so it's just not as tacky, easier to work with. we're gonna keep our plastic wrap set, okay? Because we need to wrap it up, right? Friday night in college. Clubcast, thank you for the 100 bits. Friday night in college, okay? When you're using it, you gotta wrap it up. Gotta protect it, right? Guys, we're like 85% filled on the board. Thank you so much. It's a Friday tradition to fill up this MVP board. It seems to happen every Friday. If only every day was Friday. They used to say never trust a skinny chef. They used to say that, I know. They used to. I know that for a fact. All right, so we're gonna cut this into portions, okay? And you can take a look at the inside of our dough. It's got that really nice texture, right? It's nice and solid. It's like good Play-Doh. This song is hitting. Yeah. We're gonna divide it into 4 portions to work with. We're gonna take 1 portion at a time. This is a lot of dough. This is a lot of pasta. This is enough pasta. Just say in a restaurant, this would be enough for like 8 servings if you were getting like, you guys know what I mean, those fancy chefs with the tattoos and the facial hair and they use tweezers, you know what I mean? You get small portions, right? No room for tweezers and fancy stuff in this kitchen, right? No room for tweezers and all that fancy stuff, right? We want big portions of pasta. Okay. So we're gonna start rolling it out into an oval. Right? We're gonna roll this out into an oval. We're gonna start passing it through, okay? Now, a lot of these tweezers get doubled. You know, they don't just use them. Like, just say they go. Like, I like to use mine. Like, hello everybody, this is Bob Barker. Welcome to The Price is Right. It becomes my Bob Barker microphone. I love it, right? Just say you lived in California or Oregon and you're outside and you don't wanna burn your fingers when you're blazing your spliff. You got yourself a little split roach clip, right? If it's legal where you live, or you have a card for medical reasons, right? $1, Bob. So, 2 servings if you love pasta. Yeah, Panda, this will make like 3 servings tonight. So what we're gonna do is roll this out into an oval so it'll fit into our pasta machine, okay? We need to get it to fit in here, essentially. What's a spliff? Ah, you young guys. That's like a 90s term. Why don't you let up that spliff? We're gonna put this to the widest setting, which for me is 1, and we're gonna work our way down, okay? This is cooled off a bit, so what I'll do is I'll take our wooden cutting board, place it on top, then I'm gonna place a towel as a thermal layer, and then get a sheet tray, put it right on top, okay? Gonna take a ton of semolina flour. We don't want this pasta sticking, right? So a ton of semolina flour, just put it out here so it doesn't stick. And you know what? We'll get a little bowl of it while we're at it. Because we need to keep doing the opposite of lubricating. We need to keep like dry lubing our pasta, right? So anytime it starts to get a little tacky, we throw a little semolina on it so to keep it from sticking and to keep it from being mushy. We don't want mushy, okay? Semolina, take me away. Yacht Club, it's great to see you again. Welcome to the stream. I am well. How are you? Check it out. Rectangle, still kind of thick. We're gonna thin it out. And now we turn it on, okay? Like the 2nd setting, maybe the 3rd. We probably have to go even thinner than this to get it in, right? Yeah, see, it doesn't want to go in. Give it some time. There it comes. Okay, so we kneaded the pasta. And then we let it rest for like an hour.
It's so thick.
But now it needs to be kneaded a 2nd time. This first process, we're gonna take it on the thickest setting. We're gonna take the pasta and fold it like you would fold a piece of paper to go into an envelope. So the outside into the middle, the other outside into the middle. If it needs to be rolled to get a little thinner, roll it. Doesn't have to be perfect, okay? And then we're gonna go back in and we're gonna do this 3 to 4 times. Right? This is a little thick still. So we're gonna have to go again. We're gonna have to go even thinner, like this. So maybe these pieces, yeah, these pieces, we're gonna cut them a little bit smaller next time. We're gonna cut the quarters and the halves and make eighths, okay? Again, we'll go like this and like so. Roll it out. And this process where we do this, the laminating it's called, is the second kneading process. Once we do it 3 times, then what we'll start doing is making the setting thinner and extending. This pasta is going to be this long, right? It's going to be as large as my ego, right? Oh, it got stuck. You guys see nothing. We're gonna have to redo this one. Too big, too thick. So there's one piece. The second piece is gonna come out. So too much. So we're gonna have to make an adjustment, okay? Too thick, too much pasta. So what we'll do with this one, see how it didn't want to go through and it's a little torn? No biggie. Okay, take it, refold it. We'll get it through a little bit thinner. And it'll work just fine. See? No biggie. Fold it over. Through we go. One more time. So now it's kneaded again, right? Now it's kneaded again. So we'll take off the end, that's a little chunky wonky. And now it's time to start thinning it out, okay? So what we're gonna do is take the setting from 1 and go to number 2. So watch, look, watch the length. You guys see the length? It's a little bit bigger. Notice how it's kind of dry now, right? The outside is kind of dry. Every time it goes through, a little bit of semolina, flip it, a little bit of semolina. Now it goes through on the 3rd setting. Bucket, thank you for the bits, my guy.
Biggie, can't you see that your pasta rolling just hypnotizes me, Salt GAS?
Now it's even longer, okay? We're starting to get some beautiful pasta here. Now to setting number 4, a little bit thinner means a little bit longer. It's gonna start stretching it, right? I gotta see what Bucket said. Biggie, can't you see that your pasta rolling just hypnotizes me? I love it. Salty, how do you know if your pasta is too wet or too dry? Do you guys see the ends of the pasta? See how it's a nice, straight, smooth line? That means we're good, okay? So now we're gonna go through one more time. If you guys like your pasta really thin, you can keep going. I like my pasta thick. I like to chew my pasta. Okay, here we go. This pasta right here, perfect for fettuccine, tagliatelle, pappardelle, any long pasta, okay? If you want it for ravioli, tortellini, you want to keep going a little bit thinner. So what I like to do at the end here, I take off the ends, like so, right? Save this. You can make yourself a little bit of soup, right? Cut this up, throw it in some stock, you're done. Got a nice soup. I'm going to stir the bolognese here a bit. It's looking delicious. Taking out that thyme leaf. Got it. Club Chaos coming in.
Pasta
And Bucket.
Masterclass.
Yeah, I love to teach, guys. That's why, like, the private chef business that we're looking into. I'm gonna go talk to people tomorrow about starting it. It's gonna be like making pizzas for charity or doing private chef classes or private chef dinners and stuff like that. I love teaching. Like, it's just teaching people about food makes me so happy, you know? So take a look. That's a pretty long sheet of pasta. You can make it a little bit thinner and then cut it in half, or you could just make really long pieces of pasta. So I'm gonna cut this, okay? I'm gonna cut this using the pasta cutter just to show you guys what a nest of pasta is, and then we're gonna go back and knock it all out, okay? So let's get our tagliatelle cutter. Tagliatelle is essentially northern fettuccine. It's just a different name, right? It's just a different name. But essentially the same pasta. There we go. Tagliatelle. Tagliatelle, you're it, runs away. Bucket, I'm telling you, as soon as I win the lottery, I'm just gonna pay you to come hang out here. Live on stream. You guys ready? We're gonna pass it through and hold it. Remember, see how it's a little dry? Get a little bit of semolina. This is the part I always forget. A little bit of semolina. We don't want this sticking, okay? A little bit of semolina. And now we're gonna feed it down through. Carefully, evenly, right? Into what I like to call Goldilocks. Beautiful, homemade tagliatelle pasta. Can you believe we did this like right here live together as a family, right? Lay it out in strands. Take some of that semolina, really dust it, right? Really dust it up. Make sure it doesn't stick. You don't want it anywhere hot, like near your stove, where I'm gonna put mine, because it can make it mushy and sticky and then they'll clump together. Take it, okay, wrap it around your hand, and we're gonna make what's called a nest. I am terrible at making the nest. Wrap it around your hand real quick, and just like kind of pop it through. Looking at me, it's hard to believe that somebody like me could make something so beautiful. And there's our homemade tagliatelle. Isn't that awesome? Fresh homemade pasta that looks as good as an Italian grandmother, like Mama Salty, right? So let's get back and make the rest. I need a lot of pasta. I'm feeding a lot of important people that I need to impress, okay? So let's get back to it. And we're gonna make all this pasta, all right? We got plenty of time. Yeah, club class, love for you to try it. Would love for you guys to try this, right? There's no better feeling to me than seeing somebody like try something they saw on stream and get like real excited about it. Because think about what I do. How do you think I felt as a chef where I was a kid, right? And I saw Jacques Pepin make beef bourguignon or Julia Child make beef bourguignon. And then I went out and did it, right? And the first time I did it, it was the greatest feeling. I was like, wow, my idols did this. And now I can do it because I watched, right? It's just such a great thing, teaching and learning. As a chef, you gotta always teach, always learn. Remember, huge nugget of pasta. So we gotta cut it in half because it was too much. So we're gonna work in pieces like yay size. Nuggies, fat nugs. You guys like good food?
I give it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
Gentlemen,
Love
Tip
the
of the cap
pasta
to Yacht
yummy
Club.
yummy
Thank you
in
so
my
much
tummy.
for the $10
Let's get it.
holla. Hey, we almost hit our ingredient fund. Thank you guys. Can we get some love in the chat, please? Yacht Club.
I'm in love with the Coco Loso with my flash, no fashion photos in your Mac, that Mac and Poco, stick them claps, gon' form no go, gadget, polo, jacket, matching, poke out, ratchet, matching.
Thank you, Yacht Club. Bucket, what have you been doing wrong? Now, everybody, excuse me as I write this, but the board is getting kind of full. I must bend down. keep your eyes up here. Okay, my eyes are up here. Keep your eyes up here.
It's so thick. It's so thick.
Thank you, Yacht Club, for your continued support the last couple weeks, my friend. Namaste. Thank you so much.
Thick.
What are you guys talking about? The pasta dough? The Groot penis wood rolling pin? I know you're not talking about me. Let's get it. All right, we're gonna flatten this out into an oval. These are good jams today, good vibes. Good vibes, good jams. Can you guys hear the pasta machine? Can you guys hear the pasta machine? And if not, would you like to? Or no? That's why I got 2 microphones. I don't want to neglect you guys from the audio ASMR porn, right? It's up to you guys. Give me a yay or nay. Yacht Club, thank you. I love what you do. I love what you do, and what you guys do is make me feel what I do means something to somebody. Thank you guys for that. It's an incredible feeling. It's an incredible feeling. All right, a little thinner. Sounds like my Kenwood chef mixer. Mine's a little, this thing's old. This thing's seen hell. This is KitchenAid. We have KitchenAids here, yeah. So we have this one here, which is just beat up. That one's a little broken. We broke the gear in the bigger one. So this is the artisan, and that's the commercial. Because Laura, my partner, if you guys didn't know this, Laura is a CIA trained chef. So we get some pretty good food here. I'm not gonna lie. We eat pretty well all the time. At least for our palates and our tastes, right? Maybe what we do isn't for everybody, you know? But I like to think what we do is very authentic, delicious, tasty food. All right, so we ran it through on the widest setting. Now it's time to start expanding, right? So we're gonna move it from 1 to 2, and this is where we take this little guy and make it into a big guy, okay? I like to run it through twice if I can. Apocalypse, please adopt me. Hey, funny story, both Laura and I are adopted. Laura and I are both adopted. Little fun fact. All right, so now we're gonna go up to the 3rd setting. CIA chef spies. Yeah, she spies on other restaurants. This is what happens when I start reading chat doing pasta. I put it in sideways. See, so now it's like a little, just a little bit off. But we'll just keep going here. Setting number 4. Adopted by greatness. Mama Salty in the channel. Mama Salty's a saint. You guys think Dorothy Mantooth is a saint? Mama Salty, the biggest saint in the planet. Culinary school called Ice. Yes. Aubrey! 100 bits on the board.
Ooh, that's awesome, Salty.
Give me a dragon punch. $39 years old. I still got some hops. 39, I mean 29. Aubrey, you're going on the board for 200 bits, because I think you've now qualified. You're on the board, 200 bits, thank you. Yeah, Institute of Culinary Education, there's the FCI, which is the French Culinary Institute, but I think that's now the ICE, I'm not sure. Wait, you're only 29? No, I'm 39. You guys have to understand, with a little bit of a mustache, I look older. Without this mustache, man-child. One more time now. Yo, what up, B-Dean? One more time on the 5th setting and we're good. We're gonna put this aside. Part of me wants to cut it. Let's see. Part of me wants to just turn it into the pasta, but I don't want to keep switching back and forth. So maybe what I can do is flour this, right? Then we'll lay this out and just flour it so it doesn't stick. And then we'll put each sheet on here. Okay. So next piece, we want to clear the excess flour so we have some tension, some friction. Laura, hello! Speaking of the CIA spy chef, Charleston Flats food truck
What
is
about
my
the
much better half.
WBIOICAB?
Laura, welcome to the stream.
The
Can we get
Wade
some
Boggs
Salt Laura
Institute of International
in this
Cooking
chat,
and
please? Bucket coming in with a hundo bit. Yeah, when Laura's here, everybody has to go crazy. She's the one that allows this stream to happen. So if she's like, what's going on here? This isn't good. I'm out of a job, guys. So go crazy. Emote spam. Have the time of your life. Let's do this. So Laura's here, and tomorrow we were talking about we're cooking for some very important people. Have you guys ever heard of Chef's Table? Anybody here, Chef's Table fan? Anybody here a fan of Chef's Table? By the way, Chef's Table pizza comes out next week. Oh. Club glass, hundo bits on the board.
I feel crazy, crazy, crazy.
So tomorrow we'll be making some pizzas with one of the investors and people. Yeah, has anybody seen Chef's Table Barbacoa from Philadelphia? Chef's Table Barbacoa from Philadelphia. We're gonna be cooking and hanging out with one of the people that helped make that restaurant happen. That's why I said today's a big day. Yeah. Today and tomorrow is a big day. We got some really good ideas. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Little salty. But we want to incorporate the stream into our little plan, right? Raise awareness. We want to do good for our community and for the earth and the world and everybody and people. No better way to get our message and our plan out there than right here, live on this thing, Twitch. Right? So thank you guys for being a part of it. Without you guys, this would have never happened at all. Like our goal, Laura and I were talking yesterday. The reason I'm going back to get my degree in marketing. And the reason is because I want to be comfortable financially enough that I don't have to worry about how to financially make this happen. I want to just have to worry about making it happen, right? So we got some really, really good ideas. It's going to be pretty cool. We have some good stuff that we want to do. So right now we're doing the secondary kneading of our dough, right? A little bit of that semolina, pop it on in. Now it's time to start thinning it out again, right? Time to start thinning it out again. Gotta move this thing back. Is the mixer sound too much? Do you guys want me to turn off the mixer sound or you guys want it on? We're gonna pass through twice. Watch you, Mariah, fly through twice. It's probably the noise gate's doing, it's taking care of it pretty well, I'm assuming. Great microphone. It really does cut out the background noise. It does a pretty damn good job, right? When I was a kid, the big thing was Pillsbury Doughboy. Does that even exist now? I remember that. Peaceful noise? Excellent. You guys are lovely. You guys are lovely. Laura says I can't even hear it. Laura's deaf. Laura can't hear anything. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'll have whole conversations with Laura for like a half hour, and then she's just like, hey, you want to go get ice cream? And I was just like, I just planned the whole menu of ice cream with you. I already bought the stuff. Oh. It's KitchenAid ASMR. So let's go back in. The next sheet is done. We got a lot of sheets to go, boys and girls. And I want to teach you guys the glory of this Bolognese Bianco, right? The glory that is Bolognese Bianco. Isn't this beautiful? Can you look how silky smooth it is, right? You can almost see through my hand. That's how nice and thin it is, right? It's a beautiful, delicate pasta dough, but we let it ample time to rest. We gave it ample kneading. So even though it's this thin and you can almost see through it, it's strong enough to be like tossed around. Because we put some muscle into it. We put blood, sweat, tears, blister juice, all into this dough, right? Take off our ends, save them for soup. On it goes. Can we get a hearing aid goal? Salty wants or Laura wants a hearing aid fund, guys. So for when we hit the ingredient fund, the next fund is the Laura hearing aid fund. Finely grated pop blister skin. Yeah, almost like a what is it? A cured egg yolk. Cured egg yolk. Let's get out the microplane, right? We can get out the microplane. All right, guys, we're gonna put our love into this. Laura, I'm making enough pasta for the whole family, maybe the neighborhood, okay? I hope you don't mind. We're gonna have about 7 nests. That'll be enough for tonight. That's enough for 3 people. Aubrey, thank you. Ringo's over there having dreams, rolling around. Laura's invited. Well, it is her house. How well does fresh pasta dough freeze? Up to 2 months. Up to 2 months. Refrigerator, 2 days. Freezer, 2 months. Anybody in the chat not see the nested dough yet? I can show you guys. Does anybody need to see what it looks like when we're done? Our nest. This is Ernest, the nest of pasta. Right. Knowing is half the battle. Hell yeah. G.I. Joe, we grew up with that knowledge from G.I. Joe every day before school. Much easier when I turned it a little bit higher. You guys notice that? Much easier when I turn the machine a little higher. Thank you, Ironheart. So we're on like the 4 setting, right in the middle. Look how much easier. So, there you go. All right, a little bit of semolina. Semolina. We'll start thinning it out. We're gonna start blasting off here, okay? I wanna get this done because I wanna show you guys this dish. Now, I'm not trying to rush through this because I want to show you guys the dish only. The reason towards the end of the stream, when I look at the time, oh, it's 1 o'clock, I'd like to be done by 2, is because I really enjoy taking a nap before Laura gets home, so she doesn't know about it, right? I'm a big napper. She can't hear me anyway, guys, so we're good. I don't think I have closed captioning on right now. Look at this beautiful pasta. What a life. I know, Ma. Oh, yeah, babe. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Silky smooth. I want to wear it like a boa. Just throw it around my shoulders. Walk around like one of the elites of New York. Yeah, steady thrust. This is where Laura and I live. This is our residence. This is our place of residence. This is our family casa.
The force is strong with this one.
Make me a skirt. I got you, Aubrey. TK1. Thank you for following, TK. All right, let's keep blasting these out. Steady thrust. We're just making jokes because she's the boss, right? She makes the rules. She's the boss. All I do here is cook. All I do here is cook, right? Okay, get that semolina on there. Go nice and thick. Thick. Is it a green scheme? Oh no, that's outside. that's outside. So that's the forest. This is an outdoor living room right here. So there's like a fireplace and a surfboard. That's outside. So that's the that's like the woods. Steady thrust, wait. Yes, Mama Salty is actually my mom. Mama Salty is really my mom. Ooh, you hear that little pop? It scared the shit out of me. So Mama Salty is the real Mama Salty. Now, I love Italian food, so does Laura, because we're originally from New Jersey. Italians from New Jersey. But we live at the beach in South Carolina. So we take it upon ourselves to make real Italian food. Down here, it's hard to find like real authentic Italian food. It's more Italian-American pizzeria food down here. So we like to make the real authentic stuff. Like you can go to a restaurant, right? Any Italian restaurant and they serve bolognese. But essentially it's just tomato sauce with ground beef, right? You don't find authentic bolognese bianco. Myrtle Beach, Charleston, yep. On the coast. We are on the coast. Italians in New Jersey? Who would have thunk? Club class, we are in Myrtle Beach. It's not where we want to be, but it's where we are, and we're going to make the best of it, right? I used to work in Charleston, South Carolina, which is considered like the food city. The food city in the United States. But we had some family obligations, so that's why we're here. We're here for 11 years, and we decided instead of me complaining about it, we're just gonna make the best of it, all right? Myrtle Beach, South Dakota, yes. I forgot, we did get swatted, and I did go into witness protection. Myrtle Beach, we're actually in Muddy Creek, South Dakota. Muddy Creek, South Dakota. Pasta's beautiful. I watched a TV program in the UK called Myrtle Manor about a trailer park there. Now, there's definitely a couple sections of Myrtle Beach. It's much like New York City. There's the nice part, and there's the not so nice part. Aubrey wants the pasta. Some of these are shorter than others. Next time I should weigh these out. See, we're getting through. We got two more guys, and we're gonna start cutting these into all the shapes, and then it's time to really start cooking and putting the plate together, guys. Time to start cooking and putting the plate together very soon, right? We got 2 more pieces of dough. 2 more. Now, it's very important. You see how we have this pasta cut, right? It's gotta sit for like 30 minutes before we cook it. It has to sit for like 30 minutes before you cook it. It needs to dry a little bit. When it dries, it gives the pasta more structure so it doesn't like disintegrate or fall apart, okay? So it's very important that we nest it and let it sit. And while we're doing that, I turn the bolognese off because we're chatting, it's taking a little while, but I'll go over how to thicken it and then it's called picking it up, where you put the sauce to the pasta. You always cook it in the same exact pan together, right? The pasta goes in the water for a minute, the sauce goes into the pan and it gets real hot with some butter, and then you bring the pasta and the starchy pasta water to the ragu and it becomes one, right? It's like a magical moment where a new couple first two become one. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's other websites to explain how that works, right? I'm not your health teacher, okay? I'm not your health teacher. You guys know what I mean. So you guys can have the birds and the bees talk, but I'm gonna use the pasta and the sauce talk. All right. Oh, that's for only salty.com. Bucket knows how it works.
It's so thick.
It is, H-Guy. These are some thick nudes. Wouldn't be any other way here, H-Guy. That wouldn't be very, hey, it's me salty like. No, not OnlyFans, onlysalty.com. Onlysalty.com. All right, one more time through this just to get it a little wider. The prosciutto and the gabagool. The prosciutto, the gabagool, the mozzarella. Everybody knows mozzarella is spelled with a U and a T and a Z, obviously. All right, secondary kneading process done. Let's blast off. Let's blast off to the future. What is the last number you like to run them through? Kanara, it depends on what kind of sauce and what we're making and what kind of flour we're using. So if we're using like all-purpose flour the whole time for like or a 00 only for like a really smooth and delicate silky pasta to go with like a tomato sauce, I'll bring it up to a 6 or a 7. But because I'm using semolina, half 00, and it's going with like a chunky bolognese, right? I want it to be a little bit thicker because the semolina makes it gritty and the thicker cut just gives it more body and more strength so it can hold on to our sauce a little better. So I'm bringing it to a 5 on this one. But every pasta and every dish and every sauce kind of has a difference, right? It's not like of the utmost importance. It's just kind of like that extra step, right? You know what they say? What movie is it? Office Space? The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is just that little, waiting, right? Ordinary and extraordinary is just that little bit extra. The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little bit extra. So just by having the right pasta with the right sauce, it just makes it just a different experience, if you will. Hey Grizzly, how are you today? Welcome, welcome. This was not a good sheet. See how thin this sheet was? Not great. It'll work. The Sopranos kind of gave Jersey a bad rap. I mean, there was a lot wrong with it before The Sopranos. Depends where you live. Like Laura's from North Jersey, bad rap. South Jersey is Alabama. North Jersey is all Brooklyn. And then Central Jersey is just lost and nobody even knows it exists. I grew up in Central New Jersey. Laura grew up right outside of New York City. The beauty of making your own pasta is you make it how you like it. Absolutely. Grizzly Cat, how have you been? Happy weekend. We're just getting done the prep work here. Jersey Shore, yeah, Jersey Shore. That was the nail in the coffin, right? That was the nail in the coffin. We're just getting done our prep work, and then it's time to put our dish together. We have beautiful bolognese, beautiful handmade pasta into a sheet. The sheet gets cut into our tagliatelle, right? When it comes to making homemade pasta, store-bought homemade pasta, not just fine. Come on. Any plans for the long weekend? My whole life is a long weekend, considering I'm a college student. I feel like Rodney Dangerfield in Back to School. That's me. Without the big bank account. But yes, I'm cooking for some very special people this weekend. We're doing pizza. We're gonna make some Neapolitan pizzas. We're gonna talk about starting a little biz, starting a little business. A little business action. I'm ready to get back to cooking. You guys should see my Snooki cosplay. How many subs is that? How many subs is that to the Snooki cosplay? Aubrey says, BRB, I'm frying bacon. I'll take some right now. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten today. Forgot about that. All right, let's start thinning this out. It's time. Right? This just takes patience. A lot of people are very intimidated to make homemade pasta. I was one of them. I didn't start doing it until in my 30s. It's intimidating. But it takes a lot of time. It does. And it makes a little bit of a mess. But if you can just I'm a nervous wreck all the time. I'm very high strung because I hate cleaning, right? So just try to relax and enjoy it for what it is. It's a beautiful experience. One more time now. One more time. We're done. This is going to become 2 strands of pasta. Look how long it is. 2 pieces. So what we'll do is fold this one in half. Flour it first. We're done. There we go. Oh, silence. Jeez. I know you guys can't hear it, but I certainly can. So now it's time to cut and nest. Do 1 piece all by, I just got done. I'm done. Next time. Steady thrust, next time. I promise you. Oh, silence. Not for long. Shining! What up, Shiny? Happy weekend. Happy Labor Day weekend. Welcome. We're just about to cut some pasta. Pasta to me is a bag of ramen noodles. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. If that's what you like, that's what you like. I'm all about it. Oh, I thought I popped it. I thought I popped it. We're still good. We're still good. Blue Eyes, have a great day. Thank you for coming by. Here we go. It's time to slice and cut. Nest, 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 nest. It's like the hair of an angel, right? It's like the hair of an angel. Saved from Bubbly's, yeah, for now. Popit.com, is that really a thing? Right? Yeah, I cut it by hand, Wilkie. I normally, if I make pappardelle, I slice it by hand. If I make the thick noodle, but for tagliatelle, and especially because I have to do food photography, I want it to be all very uniform today, right? But I normally, all the pictures that I do, if you guys go to my Instagram and look at our pasta, all sliced by hand. But because I need this for like a possible business investment, I need this to be like good, right? So I'm gonna do it all nice and even today. Well, Monkey Man, you can't rush good food. I didn't put a gun to your head and say, get over here and watch me make pasta, right? I always tell people you should eat before you watch this stream, right? Nest numero dos. Can't rush perfection, man. Or bring snacks. Kanara's got it. She knows. Right? Beauteous. Beautiful. Okay, toss it. Tie it in your little nest. Okay. Look at all that. It's beauteous. I mean, if you guys want Monkey Man, I have no problem doing a speed run. You can sponsor a speed run stream. I bet you I can do this start to finish, everything in an hour, if I really tried. I bet you I could. Right? I think I could do it. I just like to talk with you guys. Right? I like to talk with you guys and hang out, and I like to talk about the science of food and the history of food. I like banana chips. That makes sense, Monkey Man. That does make sense. I ain't gonna lie. Monkey Man, how about we do some like breakfast stream next week and we do banana bread French toast for you? Laura's mom makes the best homemade banana bread. I can probably steal the recipe. Right? I could probably steal the recipe. All right, do some sleuthing. Blurred Fox, hello, welcome. Pasta. Raw veggie slaw. Nice. I gotta start eating more veggies. I'm literally a walking carbohydrate. That's all I eat is carbs. Pizza, bread. Did you go thick? We went pretty nice, Blurred. We went nice. Not thick cut, but thick nude. So thinner slices, tagliatelle, but thick noodles. You know what I mean? Banana bread doesn't have all that many bananas. It has a decent amount. It has a few. So like we left the dough sheets thicker, but then a thinner cut. Normally I do a thicker cut. I do. Come on, go on in there. See, it's so thick it doesn't even want to go in to the feeder here. That's because I have a lot of flour too. There's no traction. There we go. right? Take a look at it. Take a look at that. Beauteous. Little Nikki, what's up? Welcome. All right, toss it around in your semolina. I think we're going to use these nests for dinner. This nest, a small one, and this one is going to be for today. Right? Look at that. I'm going to make this for our photo, these two. Big old bowl. The rest of these are going to sit out, and they're going to be for dinner time. Blurred Fox, how's the thumb? There's the thumb. Pretty gnarls. Let's get this out of here. God, the piecing. This is amazing. I'm going to clean this up a little bit and just enjoy a little bit of the silence, okay? You didn't go to the ER? No, chefs don't do that. We're stubborn people that make horrible decisions. Generally speaking. At least chefs my age. Stalking Pretty Girls, says Pop It. Stalking Pretty Girls. You should change your Twitch name to something nicer. Like, how about Stalking Pretty Pasta? If you change your name, you can become my friend.
We're in heaven.
All right, so let's clean up our area here and get ready for plating. Respecting all women would be a good one. Yo, Murph coming in. Murph coming in with a great suggestion. I love it, Murph. How about respecting all humans? How about, hey, I love you guys. You're all my friends. Love you, Murph. How are you? Happy weekend. So let's lightly clean our area here. God, we have some good food. It's going to be a tasty one today. I was going to say, are we 2 hours into our stream yet? We're almost 3. So let's thank all of our supporters. Thank you guys so much. Showing up big today. Before I do this, I got to get something in my lungs here. How's the sauce? We're about to get it and start heating it back up. I didn't want to cook it too long. So now we're going to continue the sauce. It smells divine. We need to get some fresh parsley in there, which we'll do in a second. But you guys remember how I said, do you guys remember how I said I wanted the carrots to be very vibrant, right? And like very, see how the carrot chunks are in there? Very nice, right? So that's our white bolognese. We're gonna let this keep going, add some butter, add some cream. And for now, let's thank everybody for all their love and support. Eat It Dad started off the stream. Eat It Dads and Mama Salty with a gift sub. Faster Than Yours with 100 bits. Give me a second here. Faster Than Yours with 200 bits. Adventures at Reed, 6-month sub. Merms with the raid and the $25 holler. Twinderella with a gift sub. GCX Panda, new sub. Boom, that just happened, 18-month sub. Bucket with 300 bits. Chaos, 100 bits. Faster with 119 bits. GCX Panda, 69 bits. Bucket with a 5 sub bomb. Bucket with a $13.37 leet holler. Steady Thrust, 5 sub bomb. Bucket, 200 bits. Flood City with 100 bits. Rockin' Robin, 4 months subscribed. Last gal standing with a gift sub. Classic Club, 100 bits. Steady Thrust with a gift sub. Star Sundance, gift sub. Bucket, 200 bits. Steady Thrust, gift sub. Club Class, 300 bits. Yacht Club, $10 holler. Aubrey Lavelle with 200 bits. Bucket with 100 bits. Club Class, 100 bits. Thank you guys so much. Man, you guys You guys put some pressure on my lungs when you guys go that crazy. Let's get some parsley to get into our sauce. Give it a little bit of green, right? Need a little bit of green in this sauce. Squigs, welcome back, my friend. Got a pound of skirt steak, just made fresh tortillas, some chili lime seasoning, some Japanese barbecue sauce, maybe an Asian Spanish fusion carne asada. Ooh. All right. All right. I'd fuck with it. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let Squigs know. Squigs is helping me build the website. He's done an awesome job so far. Now I just need to figure out what I need to put on there. Sorry about the food pictures, guys. I didn't even notice it. Beauty. Do it nice and small. All right. Do you guys like the food pictures or no? Salty, I need a dessert with fresh mango and coconut milk. Ah, mango pudding, man. Mango pudding or mango panna cotta. "100% final answer." It's so good. I make it when I make Burmese food. It's so good. Look up Burmese mango pudding. It's nice, man. So we're just gonna do a rough chop. No seeds, no sticks, no stems. H guy coming in. 79 months sub. Taking advantage of September. Can we get some love in the chat? H guy on the board. I got you, Blurred Fox. I gotta learn to put it on a timer so it pops up like every 15 minutes or 20 minutes. Thank you, H guy. 79 months sub. Oh shit, you know what I gotta do? I gotta get the pasta water boiling. Guess what? You guys just earned an extra 15 or 20 minutes with me because I never turned on the pasta water. And it doesn't want to start anyway. So just a rough chop on our parsley, right? It's always something, Dan. It's always something. You guys ready to check out the Bolognese Bianco? Are you guys ready for this? Murph, $5 each? That's a lot, man. How big are they? By the way, guys, more milk. More milk. We're going to keep reducing, adding milk. All right? Actually, at this point, we're going to add heavy cream. At this point, we're going to pop in some heavy cream, really thicken it up. So instead of tomatoes or crushed tomatoes, tomato sauce, milk, stock, Bianco, right? White Bolognese. The flavor is amazing. Onions, garlic, and the veal. A little bit of nutmeg in there. Ugh. White wine, right? So a little bit of like brightness to it. And then when we add the starchy pasta water to it, right? The starchiness of the pasta water helps it thicken up just a tiny bit and it helps it adhere to our pasta. We're in good shape. Let's see if they're the size of your head. Crazy. That's crazy. So take a look. H guy, all about them balls. H guy loves his balls. We all know that, right? H guy loves his balls. Now it's time to taste and adjust our seasoning. Trying to stir it to give you guys a little peek. Nice chunks of carrot though. See how nice and visible they are? Right? Now remember, this is gonna cool down and it's also gonna reduce a bit, so it's not gonna be as liquidy. This sauce is almost like, it's like dry, almost in a way. It's just like meat and chunks of vegetables with like the slightest bit of viscosity and liquid, right? We don't want too much. It's not a wet sauce. It's just enough to really grip the outside of the semolina pasta. So our water is coming to a boil. Our sauce is here. God, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm real excited. Let's have a taste.
It's so thick.
It is, H-Guy, you're right. Now, I know a lot of people, they always say like, you have to taste as a chef, and it's true. While you're learning how to cook, you always have to be tasting your food. Always be tasting, ABT, right? I tend not to taste on stream because the things I make here, like I can make it like, you know, it's like the back of my hand, right? I know what's going on here. I know the flavors.
Your ass better call
I know we're good. We need nothing, okay? But if you need it, adjust. A little bit of salt. This is really nice and bright with the wine. Black pepper. I think we do need black pepper. Crumb Cruncher on the board, 7 months. Remember how we added white pepper? Always be consuming. I like that, Squigs. Remember how we added all the white pepper? It needs the black pepper. It's just lacking without it. So we're gonna go ahead in.
The force is strong in this one.
Fine ground, okay? Fine ground black pepper. Prana Piranha, thank you for following. Appreciate that. Fine ground. Yes, there it is. It needed it. It was lacking. It was like, wow, this is bright. It's salty enough. It's meaty. It's a little sweet. It's creamy. What is it missing? It was missing black pepper. It was. All right? So there we have it. We're just gonna let it simmer for a little bit. Crumb Cruncher on the board. We got 3 more slots. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 more slots. Never mind. Until the board is full. Now, let's chat. All right, Laura told me I need to start wording things like I'm about to say differently so I come off as nicer, okay? I'm glad, H-Guy, thank you. Okay. Please don't serve your pasta in a bowl and just ladle your sauce on top. Please don't, okay? I'm gonna show you guys the way that you would do it in like a fine dining Italian restaurant, or like how the grandparents do it. And they'd all toss it with the sauce and then serve, and then put a little bit of extra on top. I'm gonna show you how to do it in a saute pan, and it makes the best pasta. Like, it's the best way. You want your pasta to finish cooking in the sauce it's gonna be serving with. We're gonna cook it 85% of the way in the boiling water, and the last 15%, it's gonna cook in a saute pan with a little bit of pasta water, a little bit of butter, and our ragu. We're gonna toss it all in the pan and then bring it up to plate, okay? You guys see how thick it got though? Oh man, this is like an epic, this is like a climax jam. Like, it's the climax of the stream. Do people really just scoop sauce on top? Oh yeah. Have you ever seen the Midwest? Sorry, Annie J, that was an easy one. But yeah, you never seen people just like serve pasta and then just scoop it on top? Tighty Whiteys, how are you? I meant to say hello when you said hello. My apologies, I feel rude. Have you guys ever heard of the Midwest? They have their, you got like Ohio and it's just a bowl of spaghetti with chili on top or tomato sauce on top, or places like the Olive Garden. Hey, I love going to the Olive Garden for soup, salad, breadsticks. I'm not gonna lie. I want to ask Laura to go there this weekend. Beating Cow said, chill, bro. I'm from Ohio. I love soup, salad, breadsticks. I'll crush soup, salad, breadsticks. I will. I ain't gonna lie. I never go there when I'm in the mood for Italian food, but when I'm in the mood for soup, salad, and breadsticks for like $11. Their salads are good. Yeah, Blurred Fox, we ain't even gonna lie, their salads are good. Their salads are good. I put sauce on top unless everyone else is eating with me. Guilty. I knew it. I knew it. Don't worry, I'm gonna show you guys the right way to do this. The right way, okay. I can't say that anymore. Laura says I'm too critical, and you guys know I am, right? I'll say I make Neapolitan pizza because that's real pizza. And this Detroit pizza, although it's delicious, that's not real pizza. Of course it's real pizza. Okay, I'm gonna start being more diplomatic. I'm gonna show you the way it's traditionally done and would be taught to an aspiring chef. You guys like that better? Does it make me more marketable? I'm gonna teach you guys the way they'll teach you at the best culinary schools in the world. Finish the pasta in a pan with a little bit of butter and starchy pasta water to help the sauce to adhere to your beautiful homemade pasta. Or we can do it the real honest way. I'm gonna show you guys the right way to do it, okay? None of this scooping the sauce on top shit. That's for the birds in Ohio, okay? I'm gonna teach you guys the right way to do it. Which one do you guys like better? Either way, I'm gonna teach you guys the right way to do it. All right, I gotta get my saute pan and clean it out. Actually, it's already clean. My Ohio folks, where y'all at? I like asshole salty better, says Jay Willie. Why are there so many Ohio peeps here? Blurred Fox, it's because I live in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and people from Ohio are fucking obsessed with Myrtle Beach. Obsessed with Myrtle Beach. They flock here like it's their mecca. There's literally websites about it. If you type in people from Ohio love Myrtle Beach, there's like Reddit posts where like, why is everybody from Ohio go to Myrtle Beach? And there's a reason. There's a reason. It's because it's not that long of a drive. And it's just, I mean, it's pretty crazy. To be honest, that's true. Yeah, Beating Cow is from Myrtle Beach. It's a pilgrimage, right? 7 midnights, we make the pilgrimage on foot. It's a true thing. Back when I still had my studio, or my streaming studio apartment, I would say 10% of the cars, out of the 1,000 people that lived in that apartment complex, 10% of the cars were Ohio. In my neighborhood here, this is Boston, New Jersey, and New York. That's what we live. Boston, New Jersey, New York. Myrtle Beach and Hilton Head. It's South Carolina. People from Ohio love South Carolina. It really is a thing, right? It really is a thing. I ain't kidding. All right, boys and girls, it's almost time. It's almost time. Right now, in the chat, salt plates. Let's get ready. We're gonna plate this bitch. It's time. I got the plate. I got the plate ready for food photography. It's time. This is like Ohio Junior. Righteous. Our water's almost boiling. Water's almost boiling. Low heat. We're gonna get the most important ingredient in the history of mankind besides salt ready to go. Naturally, somebody put the butter in here, still wrapped in the paper. Laura. Let's get it ready. Reaper. Why does everyone have that same butter tin? Because it's from Walmart. Yes, Reaper knows the command. It's from Walmart and it costs like $8 and it's perfect. Does anybody else just take butter and every so often because it's amazing? No? Me? Okay. Fucking love butter. We're gonna get ready with butter. For each serving, that's how much butter. Salty, how much is that? I said it's that much. I don't know. A tablespoon. We're gonna heat, check this out. Here's what I'm gonna explain the process first. My mom used to eat the sticks. I'm guilty, I did it as a kid. You know what I used to do as a kid? Whenever we went to, a nub, yeah. Whenever we went to diners as a kid, I grew up in New Jersey. So it's like there's more diners than actual human beings in New Jersey. We used to go to diners all the time. As a kid, I would drink all the coffee creamers and eat all the butter, like little individual butter things. Explains a lot, right? Saber, how have you been? Welcome. We're just about to start cooking our pasta. So here's what's gonna happen with the pasta, guys. It's off screen, I know. You know what? I'll zoom out. Let's watch the whole process. Maybe I don't have to play-by-play it. Sorry about the kitchen. It is a little bit of a mess. Okay, is that good? All right, water is coming up. Bolognese, Bianco, hot saute pan, plate, butter, pasta. This is a pretty good view, then I can get down and do this. I'm sorry to hear that, Saber. Me too, man. I'm here for you, right? I'm here for you. If you need to chat, you know where to find me. !Discord, !social. You can hit me up on any of those platforms, and I'm there. Always there for you guys, because you guys have always been there for me, right? You guys have always been there for me. All right, water's boiling. That means it's time. Our pasta is going to go in. Make sure it's not sticking together. See how we used all that semolina flour? Right? All that semolina flour. We're gonna take our 2 bits of pasta right into our heavily salted water. Okay, while that's happening, hot pan. This is called a pickup in the restaurant. Okay, pan's hot. Take some of that thick ragu. Look how thick it got. Right? Into the hot pan. That's it, not a ton. When that comes up, butter. Hey, what's up, KGB? Butter goes in. When this pasta starts to float, it's done. It takes like a minute. That shit's floating already, right? Take that pasta. Don't drain it. Keep that pasta water, okay? Get that pasta water and put it in, okay? See what I'm doing here? You got bits? Hey, thank you for the bits. Who is that? I'll see you in 1 second. Thank you so much. I'm trying to get this last strand of pasta, but I can't seem to get it. There we go. Check it out. Pasta water. Homemade pasta. Crypto Dugan, what's up? Nerd, what's up? Thank you for the bits. We got pasta water. We got our ragu. We got our butter, right? Now we're going to bring it up. I can turn this off for now. We're going to bring it up so the sauce is hot. Give it a stir and toss so it coats. But look how much, guys.